गुड मॉर्निंग।
गुड मॉर्निंग सर।
ओके, सो अब अपडेट कर दिया अपना मॉडल?
नो सर,
क्यों, क्या हुआ?
लाइक कर रहा हूँ अभी। थोड़ा टेक्सचरिंग में सर थोड़ा चेंज करने का सोच रहा हूँ।
हाँ, तो बट मेक श्योर टाइम से फिनिश कर देना, क्योंकि ये भी कंप्लीट करना है, राइट?
हाँ,
ओके। यस, टेल मी।
सर लाइक सब्सटेंस में जो एमिसिव मैप है वो मेरे में आ नहीं रहा है एक्चुअली। लाइक ऑप्शन ही नहीं है।
एमएससी मैप नहीं आ रहा है? मतलब क्या क्या कर रहा है वो?
लाइक ऑप्शन है ही नहीं उसमें।
तो वो तो ऐड करना पड़ेगा ना चैनल। वो चैनल तो बाय डिफॉल्ट नहीं होता ना। जैसे एम्बिएंट ऑक्लूजन ऐड करते हैं, सिमिलरली उसी तरीके से एमएससी मैप का चैनल ऐड करना पड़ेगा, बाय डिफॉल्ट नहीं होता वो। पता है
एओ
कैसे?
का तो था।
हम
अरे एओ का तो है लाइक।
एओ का तुमने ऑन किया होगा पहले, इसीलिए है वो। तो जहां से एओ ऑन किया था वहां पे एमएसएफ का भी ऑप्शन है। एमएसएफ को भी वहां से एक्टिवेट करो, तब वो आएगा।
Good morning, sir.
वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग।
Sir, I re-unwrap and fix the all thing. Just rendering is left now.
ओके ओके, नो इश्यूज।
I will send my rendering by evening something.
ओके, वेरी
Fine.
गुड। हाँ हाँ, वेरी नाइस।
And also I will send by environment. What do you call? Reference.
ओके, नो इशू। ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट दिस ऑफिस वे। Okay, I'm just starting modeling. So you can see I have placed this section here and this section here, and this section I feel there is no gap. Just give me a second. I'll open a reference. Yeah, this side it's touching the wall. Yeah, it's touching the wall. Okay. That means this entire thing will move here. Okay, that means my all this position and everything I need to refix. Somewhere here, and this is fine. This is somewhere here. And only one thing, this is fine. Should be somewhere here. Okay, it's there. Now have a space here. This is fine. Door. Now I can place. Yeah, now it's much better. This is I can control with the help of UV vertex only. I'm keeping it slightly extra outside so that there is no issue. Will match. And this portion, this is, yeah, now it's fine. Now it's fine. Now this thing also need to match. My basic model, like almost everything is kind of ready. Now I just have to populate by scene, add all the required things. Slight break, and this goes again inside. This one extrude slightly. Move it outside just to create that shape. Now we have those like light. So creating light is like pretty simple. So it's just basically cylinder. Somewhere here. Keep it slightly down, reduce this thing. Okay. Now let's see. It have 20 side. That's like too much, right? So 12 or something. Because it's a small part. It won't be visible also that much. Vertex, two face, delete faces. Now it should be slightly smaller. Yeah, now this is much better. So I can create this thing like this very easily. Now I feel this is like way too angular, so I need to make it a little soft. So I'll add one loop here, one loop here, and one loop here. To make it slightly smooth, select all the edges, shift, right click, you have edit edge flow. Click on this, so it will make things slight, okay, one by one, edit edge flow. It will work nicely based on the surface. Now it should come slightly down. Now this one. I'm creating that bell shape. So this is like quite nice, done. And it have around like 140 for faces. That's like pretty insane for this small light. Now I feel that's scale of the light. Scale of the light is like little small as compared to the my reference. So what I'll do is first I'll bring it. Oh, sorry. First I'll push it down. Yes. And now I want to scale it. If I scale it like this, see, it becomes like this. That is something I don't want. What I if I want to scale it, yeah, I'll do that only. That's all. Scale and then I'll move it slightly down. Much better. And this one is field not required. Yeah, now it's much better. Much better. I have nice bell shape, but I can see this shape from here. So this inside part is also visible. That means I have to create this inside section also. Wherever is double-sided things are visible, you have to make sure create that surface also.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, Vishnu is asking for like letting.
Oh, Vishnu. Yes, yes. Yeah. So inside I'm keeping like really low poly as much as possible, and extrude and collapse it. So it's become a solid geometry. Inside I have less polygons, outside I have more polygons. The outside part is visible, inside part is not visible. Now, okay. Now for like now I can see if I apply it like this, remove my edges and make it soft. It looks pretty smooth and clean. This is fine, but for this base part, I feel I need more polygons here because it should be a little bit more rounded. Like it's game, it's all about that. And for this section, for this like cylindrical, this pipe, for this section, this there are like too many polygons. So what I'll do is I'll select all alternative edges, collapse this. So it will reduce the polygons here, because for this part it's not required. So optimizing model is very important wherever it's okay, collapse. So now my polygons have reduced. Now, if I want to increase poly count here, like all this thing, so what I'll do is I'll select all of them and deselect all the horizontal lines. Oh, sorry, my bad. Horizontal line should be there. Vertical lines I have to delete, deselect. and I need to connect them. Connect component, it will create one more loop automatically. Now select all newly generated connected this edge, and shift, go to edge flow. It will make this thing little more rounded. So from appearance wise also, because it's all about silhouette. So silhouette, it should look perfectly clean. Just make it little hard so that shading as of now should go. Later I'll remove it because we'll create a high poly and bake everything nicely. It looks perfectly clean, nice. And if I want from inside, I can reduce it, because inside part there will be a bulb and it will be on and it will glow. So that part won't be visible. So that's why we have to like keep it, we can optimize this as much as possible. Collapse it. I want to collapse this also. So then press shift, sorry, control, edge ring and collapse. So it's collapsed everything. I don't want. Oh, this one I missed. So now it's, you can see, I reduced outside, it's pretty dense. Inside it's very low poly. I can like this. I can optimize. This edge is required to make it really nice and smooth. And now for this section, but this is a n-gon, so I have to make sure fix it. So I can fix it very easily. Done. So this much of triangles, like wherever you are optimizing everything, those things are acceptable. Yes, I can delete one edge and make only one triangle, but I like it looks like, if I suppose if I delete only one edge, this will be quad and this will be triangle, but it won't look nice. Your model should look nice also. So now this looks nice also, clean also, and shape wise it's fine. So and everything is ready. And now I need a bulb here. So for bulb, because bulb will be gluing, so I can just simply keep a sphere or something, and very low poly sphere, maybe 8. Oh my bad. SV and place it here. Center, reduce the size, and as it is a bulb, this face also I can delete. That's not visible. Just place it here. So I got the bulb also. If you want to create some fancy bulb, you can do that also. Okay, this is ready. So select these two, make them one single asset because we have two of them. Apply it here. And one more thing I have to do is here, this inside this one. This is not visible. Delete. Save your file. And I have some, and I feel this particular pillar, it's slightly beveled. It's too much. Yeah, slightly. This is fine. 0.1. G.1. Save. Okay, now we have those stools, a lot of stools. Let's create a couple of stools. Okay, this is like technically not that correct. So I'll delete this. Select this also, delete this. Will hold. And I can see it's 20. 20, I can make it 32. So make it really nice, smooth shape. So I won't create multiple stools. I'll create only one stool and rest everything I'll duplicate within Unreal. Because there's no point like creating the same thing multiple times. It's just one stool. Max to max, I can create two variation or three variation. You can see in my seed, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 tools. So 9 stools. So it's like if I create 9 stools, it will be a problem. So I need to like I create, if I create only one and rotate with this thing within Unreal, it will be easy for me to control. And plus it will use less texture size. Delete. I can just simply cap it. Fill hole. Then I'll go to top view. You can see it. So first I delete this because these are too many triangles. I want to optimize it. So I can select this vertex and connect them. Oh, sorry, wrong. Straight line connected. Done. Now I can connect it like this, or I can go to multi-cut. Connect. You can hear me, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
Sir, for
Yeah.
environment, when we have like 6 weeks or 8 weeks.
6 weeks. Only 6 weeks, and most probably there won't be any extension. So make sure do it properly on time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's like possible. You can see I'm working on this in class only 1 hour. So it's not that difficult. It's pretty easy. Like basic modeling and everything you know already. Just model your stuff. Do not wait. Do not wait for me to finish everything and like all those things.
Yes, sir.
And like this it will look much cleaner also. Less triangles. And this tool I'm going to repeat within Unreal. I'm not going to create like 9 stools in Maya. So I have more polygons to work with, so I can make everything really nice and clean and crisp. And I can bevel all the corners nicely. This part I can leave. Base also I can leave. These two I can make it nicely beveled, so it will look nice and give you a nice hello? Okay, this is fine. Basic structure is almost ready. Now we have those stool. Let's see. We have 4 cylinders only. Like again, 4 cylinders only. Side view. This one I want to rotate. It's slightly angled. It's not 100% straight. Something like this. Connect somewhere here. So now I create this thing. I'll go to top view. Okay, this works. So I can keep it here. Control Shift D. Freeze. Reset. -1. Duplicate. Done. Combine them. Sorry. Control D. Press J and rotate 90 degree. Easily. I feel for his tools, edges are like this is too many polygon, too many edges. Like let's see how many. 20 is like too much. I can reduce it down to, because you can see the like density and this density, it's way too different. So I have to fix it. I'll switch on my symmetry and then I'll, oh, it will work on each model. Selected. uh, Delete, reduce it, and strangely why this one is not selected. Delete. So reduced it. This is fine. Now it have like the all four of them are connected. So I can select this, go to edge mode, select, and I can apply connect tool, to, and slide if I want to apply or something. This is not very nice. So connect. Okay, just like I need this line to be aligned perfectly. So if I do it manually, it will be a bit tricky. I'll keep only one. Delete. Control D. One. So position and everything will be perfectly same. Control D. Rotate 90. All of them are perfectly same. That is something we need to keep in our mind. Okay, now select all of them. I feel this distance is a little too less. I want to increase it. So there is something called slide edge, and you can slide it. Oh, why are you talking both the side differently? Okay, look. Select these three and bridge faces. Similarly, bridge, yeah, correctly. Bridge, bridge. It's bridged, done, and now all this base face delete. Delete. Like optimize your file nicely. Select these two, combine history. Now let's see. Scale wise, I feel it's pretty small. It's placed. Now I have one stool is ready. Now I can, like, if I want, I can keep two stools to make it like a nice variation and all this thing. Do that very easily. Similarly, I'll create a table and other stuff. And there's a shelf I can see clearly. Which and this you have, I have only the spaces. Shift, invert selection, center pivot, and place it on the wall slightly over this. And for this, I feel the surfaces should be slightly down. Now we have a shelf here. I can duplicate this one only. Yeah, slightly wider. Backside is not visible. Delete. And it should intersect. Yeah, it's done. Now I have a fan here. Duplicate the same light. Same light. I duplicate this. The base is like basic structure is almost same, just is different. So now I'll extend from here. Will hold. Now this shape need to be a little more rounded. So again, same thing. You select, this is fine. I can add connect tool, enter. Okay. Let's connect everything. That is, I can extrude and create it, or I could have used a simple cylinder and then recreated this thing. Not to worry. Now, if I want to make it a little rounded, select all of them and edge flow. See, if we click on that, it will make it little rounded. Now I can select all this thing. Sorry, my bad. Edge flow. See, it's becoming round. So like this, we can make things really round super easily. Or select this, go to mesh, and there's something called, where is my circularize? Yeah, circularize. So it will basically convert that into a circle. Okay, it's created the entire shape into circle. No need. I'll just move it normally only. Won't work. Mostly G. Like this. Make it really nice and smooth and circle. Circle in shape. And the center. Same thing. Avoid triangles. because this looks much cleaner. Okay, now we have those blades. So blades, if I want, I can create it separately, or if I want, I can do it with this also directly. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Not nice. Okay, so leave 3. Not correct. I have uneven this thing. So I have to create it separately only. So let's create only one side. Extrude. See, it automatically broaden up because based on the angle of the starting point. Cannot be like this. I have to extrude slightly. Then extrude one more time. One more time. Narrow down the fan. Angle wise, slightly bend it. That's how like fans are, right? It's not straight. Blade is slightly angled. Create this, and then if I want, I can just simply duplicate, and place it. And create this. Okay. History. So start like oh, it's too tiny. I need to make it bigger. So I'll make this. So similarly, start working on a scene and like finish it as soon as possible. Then we can move to Unreal. I can start texturing and everything. And lighting and all those things because this time we have to use Unreal and duplicate in Unreal, set up our scene and create all those materials and effects and everything. So we'll do that. So try to finish the scene as soon as possible. I'll whenever I have free time, I'll start making this all the stuff. I'll take it and just give me a second. Uh, 202. Let's see. Balaji Chintan, Balaji Rachit, Vishnu. Chintan and Sai. Chintan name is still not there.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, tell me.
Yes, sir. That my problem, name problem.
Yeah. I'm informed. Okay, I'll just like I'll just double check with again. Like, what is wrong? Like, why it's not coming? I'll just double check. Just give me a second. I'll send them a mail. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like tomorrow or like when I guess tomorrow or whenever we have class. Tomorrow, the day of tomorrow. So day of tomorrow we'll see and I'll try to fix this issue.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.